Petro Poroshenko took the oath of office at the parliament building in central Kiev, officially taking control of a country in crisis. Ukraine's armed forces have been battling a separatist rebellion in two eastern provinces near the Russian border. Fighting has intensified in recent weeks. Mr. Poroshenko offered amnesty to fighters who lay down their arms and offered negotiations to bring an end to the violence.
I don't want war. I'm not seeking revenge, although I see the big sacrifices made by the people of Ukraine. I want peace, and I will bring unity to Ukraine. That's why I'm starting my work with a peace plan.
Mr. Poroshenko made his diplomatic debut this week during a trip to France, meeting European and American leaders, as well as Russian President Vladimir Putin. Russia enraged Ukraine with the annexation of the territory of Crimea in March. Many also blame Russia for fueling violence in the east, though Moscow denies any involvement. Taras and his wife Antonina want Mr. Poroshenko to engage with President Putin.
He has to negotiate with Putin because only by negotiations can we find a solution. He should demolish the terrorists and restore order in the country.
Mr. Poroshenko was elected by a wide margin in May, rising to power on a wave of nationalism that followed the ousting of his Russian-backed predecessor, Viktor Yanukovych, during protests in February. Katerina, an activist, took part in the protests at Kiev's Maidan, Independence Square.
I was an ardent participant in Maidan from the first day. I was against Yanukovych, and now I hope that with the new president, the occupation of Crimea will be over, because I was born there.
Mr. Poroshenko became a billionaire in the chocolate business, with candy stores selling his Roshan brand of confections across the country. Archbishop Stefan of Ukraine's Orthodox Church wonders if Mr. Poroshenko will have to change his ways in order to be a true leader for the people of the country.
If he is a businessman who somehow made his money, can be replanted into a position where he takes care of other people instead of his business, will he succeed? I don't know, but we will pray that he will.
Ukraine has long been divided between the pro-Russian East and the Europe-leaning West. Mr. Poroshenko has already promised greater economic and diplomatic ties with Europe, a move that could anger Moscow and complicate efforts to unite the country. Gabe Joselo, VOA News, Kiev.